future and offer him more than City, he wouldn't stay?
Well, he probably would, but they're not doing that. You know, if you offer him 800 grand a week, he will stay, but they're not doing that. So we have to be realistic, and the fact that he hasn't signed doesn't mean that he will sign. I think it's too late for him. Now you want a response from him this season.
Sanchez, do you do the same thing for those or the players that you bring in? Does Lacazette then knock on the door and say, well...
Or all the other players want to go up. So, you know, once you have a philosophy of this is what we're going to do, you stick with it. But you can always get good players. But don't forget, Premier League salaries are higher than anywhere else. So therefore, yes, you may not be able to get a Sanchez, but when they got him, he was happy with the wages he got, and maybe you're going to get another player, the next Sanchez.
Also, German links in this Saka involves tonight, which will help them against a Cologne side Everton did against Atalanta earlier.
Yeah, it's a game. Listen, you know, it's the first game. Cologne will be glad to be back. They'll be playing with determination and desire. It's their first game back. I think it really depends on how Arsenal approach this game.
They get started now in the company. Our match commentator in the Emirates, John Anderson.
With Arsenal wearing their traditional red and white strip, attacking the goal to our right-hand side. Free kick. Köln looked to put early pressure on. Rob Holding made the clearing header. And then El Neni back to hop for Cologne. Was still giving away early. Free kicks, just a tug there back on the shirt of Leonardo Bittencourt, who's German, but his father Franklin. Lee Lehmann and Bittencourt are standing over the ball. It looks like it's going to be a touch and a hit. It was struck. Cup Winners' Cup, they reached the final. Ball forward towards El Neni, and a first touch for Timo Horn, another one-club man. He's up to nearly 200 appearances for FC Köln. By Arsenal, it's worked through to Walcott again. He's trying to get round Rausch, and he's just pulled down the Russian in the box. Serving player, 11 years on the professional staff since joining from teenager. Yesterday that it's easier to achieve through the league. Ospina all the way out under a little bit of pressure there. Here's Cordoba. He's going to go for goal. He's going to score sensationally. With a magical goal. Ball kept in. Ospina came out. But just look what Cordoba does here. That is magnificent vision. Brilliant execution. And a memorable goal for the Germans. Wow. Ospina knew from the moment it had left, they have the lead, and in incredible style. On top at the moment here, Alexis Sanchez expected to be one of the main figures, who's barely had a kick in the opening 11 minutes, but he'll play it forward here from this free kick. There's the header, and it's tipped over the bar. It was Giroud who looped. Giroud just level. Simon Zola. And now Bittencourt. He's going to go from distance, but worth watching again and again. Was the ball over the line there? I think maybe not. Ospina came out. Wasn't a great clearance, but just watch this from Cordoba. It's a fantastic stroke up. Step over by El Neni. Gets it back from Giroud. Maitland-Niles. Giroud! It's scuffed wide off the defender. It'll be a corner. Nicely side. Clever step over by El Neni. And then a lovely ball to Maitland-Niles. And Mertesacker, and then behind him was initially. There was Monreal who got the touch. Forward again. There's no flag here. It's a real chance. And in the end, it just wouldn't drop quite for Zola. This was the moment when Zola got between Mertesacker and Holding. He was onside, as you could see. Holding did well in the end to recover. Zola just, the ball wouldn't sit down for him. Holding forward. And Walcott again is offside. Hasn't scored in 8 games, Theo Walcott. You can see there again, it was a correct decision by the... And Herger forward towards Cordoba. Holding trying to shadow him, Cordoba, who scored such a magnificent Betancourt. Holding needs to get there and does. Suspicion of handball, they're not given. Walcott! And he screwed it wide. Or just slithered forward by Holding. Köln were appealing for handball against Alex Iwobi, but he found Walcott. Not finish. Mention the fact that Walcott is due a goal. Much support. Tries to find Walcott. It's the only op they've lost 5 of the last 7 home games against them. But here's Sanchez into. Bayern Munich, of course, thrashed Arsenal 5-1 in Bavaria last season in the group stage.
Back in the game, good technique from kolasinac.
Goal this for Arsenal.
And what a finish, he digs it out. Looking to play somebody in, sees nothing, goes across and look at that, he digs that out from nowhere. Surprises the goalkeeper, lots of whip on that ball. And who can even question Sanchez's attitude? What a goal that is.
That's what Manchester City wanted and didn't get, and what Arsenal are keeping. In the middle, and it's neither one thing or the other in the end from Sanchez. I fancy he was going for goal. He had Walcott as a possibility at times there.
Yeah, he's good enough to find Walcott offside. What was the linesman thinking? That's a shot. Put through by Jack Wilshere.
Yeah, flank was up anyway. 3-1, and you think that settles the destination of the points.
Bellerin does great. He follows up for the rebound and he gets his reward. Now, I would say that's probably wrapped this game up.
It's the first ever European goal for Hector Bellerin at the 16th attempt.